let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys either like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully all three of the above, and don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my ching. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, to get exclusive content that nobody else has seen, go check out my 250 Gemstones podcast. Link is in the description. Stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Now, I'm going to give the second half of my reaction after I play this video. I'm going to meet you guys in a few.
The LA County Sheriff's Department has launched a use of force investigation after a violent detention of a husband and wife in the Antelope Valley.
It happened outside a grocery store. KTLA's Gene Kang is live in Lancaster. Gene.
Good morning, Eric.
May I point out, this man got too much makeup on.
Eric and Samantha, to both of you. In just hours, community activists will be organizing, protesting outside of this grocery store in Lancaster where we're live. That's going to be happening. They claim that there was a brutal use of force, which is now under investigation by the Sheriff's Department against an older couple. We warn you, some may find this video disturbing.
Crazy. What's going on? They got the camera, bro. He come with me ordering. Right?
Just relax. I'm going to pat you down, bro.
I don't have nothing.
Okay, there was weapons. We don't know that.
First off, they're supposed to tell him why he's being arrested, why he's being detained. So they broke all the protocols. A cop can't just come up to you and just arrest you. They have to tell you why you're being arrested, read you your rights, and all that good stuff. They came in there full force on a grandpa.
Man, I don't have nothing, bro. But a pack of cigarettes. See, there go this. Now what? I'm not even being resistant.
That's wife over there.
So this is the husband that you're seeing. Body cam video released by the Sheriff's Department shows a deputy putting that man in handcuffs in the parking lot of Winco Foods here in Lancaster. Activists say the video shows the older black man sitting calmly on a shopping cart railing in the parking lot. That was a week ago Saturday, before deputies surrounded him. Moments later, deputies also approached his elderly wife. The husband in the video.
Elderly wife, she got gray hair. They throwing women on the ground. These type of animals are in uniform. Complete animals. It's obvious she's a grandma. I'm not saying you're supposed to take, because she's a grandma, take it lightly. She can spit on you, do all type of stuff. She got gray hairs, and this is how they do our black folk. Do y'all do them illegals when they come over here like that? Do y'all do your own, knowing that when other police officers doing dirt, do y'all slam them up the way y'all do? The way y'all do people out in the streets? No, she ain't got no baton. She got no way to protect herself. What a joke.
Says that she has cancer and not to harm her. Take a look at this.
Look.
No, you can't touch me. You can't touch me.
Look how you do it.
Get down on the ground. Get on the ground.
It's already on YouTube.
Stop. I don't give a stop. Stop and get punched in the face.
Touch me and you're gonna.
When the cops start doing this, for all you white folks, I'm not talking about the good white folks, I'm talking about them jackasses out there. For you white folks out there who say this shit ain't happening, there ain't no racism, what you call it? Well, I mean, police brutality overall is not racist, because police brutality is just a sense of false power that these people think they have over another human being. But in this instance, you think he would have, let me ask you this, let me ask a better question. Do you think he would have did a white grandma like that? A piece of shit, if you ask me.
You're gonna get sued too. You already got I got it on camera.
Got it on camera. There you go, sister.
Disturbing video there. More body cam video from June 24th. Obviously, this is the wife at the grocery store on West Avenue, K4. The department says deputies responded to reports of a possible robbery. They say they approached a man and woman matching descriptions given.
I mean, he's doing this to an elderly woman with cancer. Think about this. This is an elderly woman with cancer, and people want to protest and ain't gonna get it, y'all. These are the end of days. It's going to have to be beyond protest. Then you got people who are fed up with the police. I'm just an eye for an eye. If police are like this on the police force, a lot of these policemen are cowards. See, notice how on all these videos, they ain't, on the news media, they never show a buck. They never show like a real nigga, like a nigga that's just out of control, about 6'5", 300 pound, masculine, forceful. I don't see a lot of cops messing with them type of dudes, and when they do, a lot of time they knock them off because they don't want all that smoke. I tell you what, since you so tough, you want to beat up on our grandmothers, beat up on black grandmothers, go beat up on them niggas in jail. 101, take your ass down to them jail cells, or pick out any one of these niggas out here in the hood. Take your goddamn badge off. Take everything, and this man to man. A bunch of cowards. What a coward of a freaking man. And you still got people that are saying cops are pressure. We need our cops. Yeah, we need cops, but we need them to do this. Get your punk ass off the force.
To them by store security guards. The video shows the rough arrest of that woman after she was pepper sprayed, taken to the ground while trying to record her own cell phone video of the interaction. Both deputies involved in this case have been reassigned from field duty pending the review. Community leaders, including Community Action League, plan to gather.
Look how much force. Got his knee all on her neck. Could have broke the woman's arm. Now, what if he would have killed this woman? What if he would have killed this woman? This world is filled with soft. You got soft-ass cops. No grown man. Even if I was a cop, no, it wouldn't even cross me to do something. I just get down to the bottom of the situation. Does it look like this cop? For you people out there who say black people just be complaining and there's no issues, does it look like he's trying to resolve the issue, get down to the bottom of the issue, or he look like he's just trying to whoop on somebody? Beating on the woman, he's like, I'll beat you in your damn face. And you still got people saying that it's not happening. I mean, the footage is right here. Ridiculous.
Here along with church organizers for a protest at the grocery store happening at 5 o'clock tonight. LA County Sheriff's Department leads, well, they say the couple was...
I'm going to pause it one more time and let the rest play. Y'all do know, as a free nation, as free people, black, white, all, I'm only getting on certain white folks. Well, you know what? I'm getting on certain, I'm not just white folks, but mainly white folks. A lot of people believe this ain't happening. Second point, we are a free nation. No matter what ethnicity you are, we are a free nation. We have every right. We're supposed to resist the police. Y'all do know that, right? Well, now you know. Go look at the Constitution. The Constitution was written so things like this wouldn't happen. So powers that be can't just handle us any old type of way. We're supposed to resist. We're supposed to ask a police officer for his badge number. Who are you? What am I being arrested for? A lot of people believe that when the cops come around, just comply, just comply. Absolutely. If we don't exercise our rights, then what's the point of having them? We're not supposed to be happy when police come around. You know why? Because it's their job to throw you in the cages and destroy your damn life. That is their job. Absolutely. Their job is to destroy your damn life. Their main job is to get the criminals off the street. But overall, they have the authority to take somebody's life. Their job is to take man or woman away from their family and throw you in a cage. That's why the Constitution was written, so they can't just do it at free will.
But they did not indicate to the media what it was for. They're doing a full investigation to see if the use of force was reasonable and appropriate. Once again, this is still under investigation. Now, then there's this. LA County Sheriff's Department statement saying, quote, an objective review of the incident will be conducted to determine if the force used was reasonable, necessary, appropriate, and proportional to the level of actions described. We take the use of force very seriously seriously and are determined to establish the facts of this incident. Now back.
This was absolutely, I got pissed off watching this. Now, before I proceed, I just want to say that, I mean, are cops, now, if there's any cops watching or your family members is a cop, I haven't got any feedback yet. I'm finna go online and see what goes on in these police academies, because it's obvious this woman is not a threat. They love jacking up, I'm gonna say all Americans. No, I can't even say all Americans, because it's a handful. It's black. Most people I see get arrested are black, whites, and Mexicans. I don't see Arabs getting their ass beat. I don't see them pulling them over, yanking them off their damn magic carpets and whooping their ass. I don't see too many Asians. I don't see them slapping the chopsticks out of an Asian man's hand and putting his ass on the ground. Now that there are a lot of Asian gang members, so but I'm just saying, I just don't see it on mainstream media. I don't see Asians getting their ass whooped. I don't see them beating the goddamn rice out of these damn Asian folk. I don't see them beating the Middle Easterns. I don't see them beating Africans. It's blacks, whites, and Latinos. Whites are number one to getting their ass whooped, but they don't show it because I look at the statistics. But if white people commit more crimes, how is it that there's more blacks being locked up? But that's another issue. We'll get into that. Primarily, this is a young officer beating up on a white woman, and I don't know how did it get to this. Now, there's not no threat on the police department. I'm just throwing a hypothetical. We're looking at this situation from different angles. If black men started really protecting the community like they should, despite whoever's coming in there, would that stop some of the police brutality? This is what I'm saying. In a situation like this, when the young mother, when the older black woman is being harassed, shouldn't somebody be finding out where this police officer stay? This is all I'm saying. If the entire community start moving like that, because a lot of these police officers are cowards. You must be a real coward to be beating up on an older woman. She ain't elderly, like she move around okay, but she has cancer, and you slam this woman on the concrete, an older black woman. That's somebody's grandmama. That's somebody's, you know what I mean? Because they're confident in themselves, because in this society that we live in, cops' lives are more valuable than anybody else's. Anybody that's a federal agent or any one of these people who, quote unquote, protect and serve, their lives are more valuable than anybody else's. Jesus taught me we all the same. Your life is not more valuable. And I wonder if there's going to ever be a day where, especially, I don't know about the other community, but in the black community, where we start really putting foots in these cops' ass, because this is absolutely sickening. And a lot of people say, well, she can sue, she about to get paid. But what if he put her in a position where she couldn't get paid? What if that officer put her in a position to where her family get paid, but she won't be able to see the money because he deleted her with his malintent, with his racist viewpoints? And I don't know if it's racism. I think it's just power. Power is not a color. Power is a sense of, it's a mindset. It's really, there's real power and there's fake power, but there's fake power that he has. He's living by it. He's indulging it. He's in this false reality. Fake power, meaning, like I said earlier, he has the power to take a life and be protected. But what if somebody who doesn't value their life, I'm just talking hypothetical, what if somebody that doesn't value their life kills him and find out where his children stay? That's what I mean by protect the community, because how do they allow these people to be on the police force? You can't say, oh yeah, she's not dead, he just slammed on the ground, it was wrong. No. What if he snapped her damn neck? A life lost for no damn reason. I'll tell you like this, and this is where people who are like me, we are what's the word? We're scrutinized. We are put under this umbrella of the world. We're put into these spiritual and mental chains of the world. Nobody's life is above mine except for God. Nobody. Not a police officer. I can talk to anybody. But with that being said, I know there's a consequence in this world. There's a world that, how the world's supposed to be, and there's a world that we live in. And a lot of times these two worlds are always mixing. the world that should be, that cop should have approached her with respect, because she gave him nothing but she gave the officer nothing but respect. She just recording because, as she should, we don't know what you're thinking. A lot of these cops are maniacs, and I'm not just bashing cops. A lot of the people in this world, there's civilians that are maniacs. Some tranny over in Philadelphia deleted 5 innocent people. A cross-dresser who supported Black Lives Matter deleted 5 innocent people in Philadelphia. So I'm saying it's not just cops who are lunatics, it's everybody's lunatics. But what they tell us, this is the brainwashing. No matter how crazy these cops are, no matter how much of a threat you feel the cop is, no matter how much they infringe on your freedoms, whether you're black, white, Asian, I don't give a goddamn, you have a right to speak up for yourself. But they told us you can speak up for yourself, but there's a consequence. No, bitch, there should be no consequence, because we're a free nation. We are a free nation, and that black woman, I don't care if you're, I want to sit down with a KKK member and tell me did that woman seem like a threat, this older black woman? He can easily take her down. Now, she was a little bit larger than him, but he's a grown man. He's a young, grown man. Say, I want to say at least late 20s, early 30s, with that ugly ass mustache. Slammed her into the ground. He could have snapped her damn neck or really did something to it. Then he put all his weight. Can you imagine somebody putting, let's say he's 100, he's kind of scrawny. I want to say 170 pounds, 175 pounds, 175 pounds, not just lightly on your neck. Like he's putting his neck, his knee on this older black woman's neck, and her neck is in between concrete and the weight of a human being, 170-pound weight of a human being, of a grown man. She got 175 pounds on her neck, and they put the knee on the neck because it's an isolated joint. Say, in other words, when he bend that knee, all the pressure is on his knee. It's like being punched, or like somebody's trying to pierce you with something. He's piercing on her neck with 175 pounds, and on the other side of her neck is concrete. An older black woman. And then when you try to tell people about what's going on, oh, you just niggers just complaining. You got them racist people out there, just niggers just complaining. Well, I tell you what, they don't just do it to black folk. They doing it to everybody. Power is not a color. He has a false sense of power. Word on the street, they off the force temporarily. They off the force. They took them off the field, but that doesn't solve the problem. There's a sickness within man. Officers, civilians, judges. This is a cruel world. So I just want to say, y'all just be careful out there. Hope that older black lady heals up. It's ridiculous. And one more point I want to make before I go. In Los Angeles, this is where people began to see the value of life. Black people, black people just complaining. Black people just complaining. Well, look at this. Illegals come over here and they breaking the law. When you come over across the border, that is breaking the law. The laws are on the book. You're not documented. You have no proper paperwork. You're not here on the visa. You're just coming over here illegally. Granted, our government is doing this, but it's still illegal. These people are coming over here demanding stuff. And you want me to believe, this is the narrative, every single illegal is over there, good people looking for a better life. They never. So you want us to believe that none of these people coming over here illegally. How are these people decent and they broke the law to even get over here? Breaking the law is breaking the law. So if breaking the law is breaking the law, how does a grandmother, she like a grandmother, get slammed on the concrete by an officer for a piece of cake at Winco grocery store? A piece of cake, and these people are breaking the laws on national television. They break the law, they get housing, they get food, they get all type of stuff. They get SSI. How the hell you get a social security number and you're illegal? They're able to vote. They're precious. They're protected by the media, because the media, once the media can convince society that a certain group of people can't be touched, they can't be touched, they can't be talked about. And if you do talk about them, you a liar, or you are a hateful person, or you prejudiced. You can't talk about rainbow community. You can't talk about illegals. These are precious people. You can't talk about police officers. There's certain people in our society that you can't talk about, but Jesus said, y'all all the same. There's none above me. I am the truth, the way, and life, the kings of kings, Lord of lords. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no person like that is above mine. That's the indoctrination I'm trying to tell y'all about. Breaking those mental chains. Break how you view society. Steal a piece of cake. Older black couple steal a piece of cake, and it was one. Let's say they allegedly. They said in the beginning of the video that's falsely accused. But let's just say, I'm just saying hypothetically, they did steal the damn cake. That cake was worth this grandmother losing their life, or the grandfather losing a black grandparents losing their life over a cake, and you got people over here breaking the damn law. You got the president with cocaine in the damn White House, and nobody saying anything. Why isn't Hunter Biden getting his ass slammed on the ground? Why isn't Joe Biden getting slammed on the ground? He's taking showers with his daughter. How come he's not being investigated? You understand what I'm saying? For the racist white folks out there, do you understand what I'm saying? Black grandparents getting jammed up, slammed up over a piece of cake. Let's just say they did do a piece of cake. A piece of cake. It wasn't even a big old cake. One of the little individual cakes. Let's just say it was a big cake. A little $13. Her life is only worth $13. Lord have mercy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one, y'all. I'm gone.